Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy the King KD back at you with another NBA 2K26 My Team video. Today's video, I got you guys with the first tier list of the year. Alright, today we're gonna be doing a tier list of all of the free season 1 player rewards. Alright, it's only right. We're going no money spent this year, so we gotta start the first tier list off on a budget. Alright, I'm not trying to come out with ranking the best cards in the game. Nah, it's week 1, day 4, or whatever day it is. And we're trying to start a little comp. All right, before we get started with the video, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe. Let me know what kind of tier list videos you guys want to see in the future. Do you guys want to see budget cards? Do you guys want to see positions? Let me know in the comments below. But let's get to it, man. Here we go. Right here we got our tier list. It's not that many cards for this tier list video, but it's cool. All right, just wanted to talk about the free cards and get them on this list and everything, and yeah, and just rate them. All right, so I'm gonna start off from the lower tiers to the higher tiers. I'm not going to say worst to best, because that's not how you're going to determine it. So we're going to start off with the Kelsey Plum, who's the level 1 trendsetter reward. Absolutely free. You don't have to do nothing. No grind required. Now, the problem with Kelsey Plum and all these WNBA players is the height. As you guys can see, she is 5'8". But in the beginning of the year, height is not necessarily a problem in my team, all right? 87 3 ball, 87 speed, so, that's pretty solid. 84 midi, so she's going to be able to shoot the ball. And I actually like her jumper, right? The Kelsey Plum jumper is actually pretty quick. It's on normal timing, but it is pretty quick. Now, I didn't use her much. I probably used her in a domination game to get the challenge done with her. But she's a really solid, she has a really solid jump shot. And if you don't have a better point guard, you can definitely use her to, start off your grind. And like I said, it's level 1. You can easily get a point guard that's better than her. But you take a look at the inside scoring. If you're 5'8" or 5'9", you can't expect them to score inside the paint. But she does have an 84 driving layup. And defensively, are you expecting a 5'8" player to have some defense? No. There's no defense. There's no inside scoring. 5'8". All right. Playmaking wise, 87 speed with ball, 86 ball handle. Didn't really dribble with her, but this card is not a horrible point guard. But when you're looking at the when you're looking at the height, looking at the defense, she's going to be a cone, right? She can't score in the paint. She can't play defense. That's already half the game, right? I like to look at it like this. Here's how I like to look at it, right? You got shooting, you got inside scoring, you got defense, you got playmaking, right? You got to look at it like that. If you're a liability in 2 categories, that's bad. That's bad. That's really the problem with the WNBA players, but it's not a horrible card to, do some offline challenges. So we're going to go ahead and put Kelsey Plum on D tier, right? You're going to put her on D tier respectfully. All right, next up, we got Tobias Harris next up on the list. Wait, hold on, did I skip? Okay, Steven Adams is on there. Okay, Steven Adams is on there. I thought I skipped him. We're going to go ahead and let's do Steven Adams first. All right, we'll do Steven Adams. We'll go this way. Steven Adams right here. He is a 7-foot center. All right, 94 close shot. He's not going to be able to shoot the ball. He has a 32 three-pointer. Physicals, 58 speed. That is not horrible. For a level 10 reward, how fast you can get him. If you buy the half pass, you get him automatically. All right, so 58 speed is not horrible. And he's going to be a lot of people's bigs, whether he's starting or off the bench. Right now, he's off the bench for me. I just pulled a different center, gems at a game or hidden gems. And yeah, inside scoring, 85 standing dunk, little solid post scoring. Defensively though, this is what you're getting him for. 92 interior defense, 92 block, 80 perimeter, 68 steal. He's a really solid card. And then rebounding, 94 offensive and 90 defensive rebounding. Here are his badges. I didn't really mention, what was her name? I didn't really mention Kelsey Plum's badges, but he does give you Hall of Fame brick wall, and then some other gold badges on defense and finishing. Nothing else really going for the card, but he is 7 foot tall with a 7'4" wingspan. Yeah, his jumper's on slow. I mean, you shouldn't be shooting with him if he has a 32 3 ball. But Steven Adams is actually a really solid budget big, and you can't expect bigs to shoot early on the year. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually put him on. I think we put him C tier. Trying to compare him to, I'll put him C tier because I feel like there's other bigs that are not really expensive that are like way better that could stretch the floor. And then also you do have like Jack Sigma on the list who could shoot and you can also grind for. I know it's gonna take a while, but for level 10, I think C tier is pretty fair. All right, next up we're gonna have Tobias Harris. All right, Tobias Harris over me? Nah, bro. All right, we got Tobias Harris here, 6'8", small forward, power forward. Now I like Tobias Harris jumper. I've been using him. I got the challenge done with him, so I get the extra rep and whatever. But yeah, 85 3 ball, 85 mid, 85 close shot. He's just 85. All right, physical, 77 speed. I feel like that's kind of low, but hey, it is what it is. It's early in the year. I'm not tripping about speed. 83 driving layup, 75 driving dunk. Not horrible. Defensively, though, he is a cone. I'm going to just keep it a buck. Defensively, he is a cone. But shooting wise, he has a great jumper. I feel like compared to all the small forwards in the game, he's probably one of the best shooting ones. And that's what you're getting with Tobias Harris. He's a shooter. He's not known for his defense. He's known for his shooting. So that's exactly what you're getting. 86 ball handle, 73 speed with ball. So he's just gonna be a great shooter for you. Great for challenges. Is he gonna be able to guard the other team's small forward? Probably not. But he's gonna be a great shooter. I use him in domination online. Am I gonna use him? Probably not. Maybe if I have to off the bench. But I just don't think this card is really gonna be the move for online, especially at the small forward position without defense. Usually it's cool to have the point guard position with lacking the defense, but small forward, power forward, nah, that can't happen. That can't happen. So Tobias Harris, I think he goes here, and I think we move Steven Adams to B. I think that's how we gotta do. I think Tobias Harris is C, Steven Adams is B. All right, we will adjust different players on the tier list as we go on because it's gonna be tough. All right, it's kind of hard to do a tier list, but this is my personal opinion. All right, so if you got any contradictions, just drop them in the comments below, and yeah, I'll reply to you. Next up, we got Sam Cassell. All right, Sam Cassell, trying to make sure we're not missing nobody. 6'3" point guard. He's a diamond. It's gonna be a lot of people's first diamond. Now, if you end up getting him off the ascension board before hitting level 30, all right. Now, here's the card. He gives you 88 3 ball, 88 midi, 93 close shot, physicals are solid, 87 speed, 88 agility, 94 driving layup, not really a great dunker. Defensively, he has 87 steal with 84 perimeter defense. So not a complete cone, but he is decent when it comes to defense. Not many badges though. Playmaking wise, 87 speed with ball, 88 ball handle. Physical, 87. I already mentioned that. Why am I saying it again? His jumper is Gary Trent, RJ Barrett, and the release is on normal. Now, personally, I didn't use this card yet, but I've been hearing he's pretty mid. I would really run Diamond Trae Young, who you get from level 30, over the Sam Cassell. I just think Trae Young is a much better card. And you'll probably even get Trae Young before Sam Cassell. So, yeah. So I think we're going to have to put Sam Cassell C tier. I just don't think for a Diamond he's good. He's just not that great. All right, next up we got Ice Trae Young. All right, Trae Young. Now this is who we was just talking about. All right, he's a little bit shorter, 6'1", but size in the beginning of the year, height is not a big deal. All right, like I said, you could get away with using a WNBA player, but the defense is atrocious. And also about the defense for Trae Young, we're not gonna talk about that. All right, but here we go. Shooting wise, 88 close shot, 88 midi, 88 3 ball. All right, physical is solid right there. 92 driving layup. He cannot dunk either. Now, he had the 92 driving layup. All right. I said if you have two categories that are bad, it's gonna be cooked. But the fact Kelsey Plum was 5'8", all right, Trae Young looks like a giant next to her. He looks like a giant next to her. And then playmaking wise, 86 speed ball, 94 ball handle, 94 passing accuracy. Trae Young's actually a great level point guard. He's gonna be able to play make. He's gonna be able to dribble the ball, and he has an elite level jumper. He's a shooter. That's what he's. Ice Trae. He's a shooter. He's going to be able to lay the ball up. He's not going to be able to dunk it. I mean, you don't expect that, but this is going to be a fun Trae Young card to use in the beginning of the year. And definitely going to be a great point guard. I think we have to put him, put him B tier. Right there before Steven Adams. Next up on the list, we got Satou Sabali. I think that's how you say her name. All right. But she is the domination reward for the WNBA edition. All right, WNBA edition. Let's take a look here. 6'4" at the small forward position. 96 offense, 93 defense. 89 3 ball, 92 midi. Physicals are decent. Inside score, 92 driving layup. No dunking. WNBA players, a lot of them not able to dunk. I don't think any of them are capable of dunking. All right. Defensively, though, 90 interior defense, 86 perimeter, 80 steal. So she is solid on defense. She has a high interior defense, but she's 6'4", so I feel like that 90 interior defense is not gonna be essential. But she does also have a 90 offensive and defensive rebounding, 83 speed ball, 86 ball handle. This card isn't horrible. It's just 6'4". I feel like 6'4" is cool. Alright, but there is also Asia Wilson, who you can get from level 35, who's a pink diamond, who's also 6'4" at the small forward position. And personally, I think if you're grinding for this card in domination, you're going to be able to hit level 35, and then you're going to have AJ Wilson, and AJ Wilson is obviously a better card. But this card isn't horrible. It's just, I'm not a big fan of 6'4", but could we put her B tier? Is B tier valid? I feel like it's really going to come down to the jumper. So if she has a good jumper, B tier. If not, she goes C tier. This is literally where she is. She goes here. She literally C. She's like literally in between C and B. I think that's where she belongs. All right. Next up on the list, we got Spicy P, Pascal Siakam. All right. Domination reward for the NBA edition. All right. Obviously, with the NBA edition, you can obviously get that 92 plus hidden gems. I'm not sure if you can do it in WNBA. I did not check that out. But 6'8" power forward. So this is what we're talking about. We need someone that's tall. And Siakam is typically short when you're talking about NBA players. But early in the year, 6'8" is solid for center and even power forward. Well, actually, I should have said it the other way around. But you get what I'm trying to say. 6'8" is usable as center. Power forward is going to be, the position that a lot of people run him, and I recommend. All right, 84 3 ball. He can shoot the ball. All right, 82 midi. Physical, they're really good. 84 speed on a big. Inside scoring, he could do it all. 85 driving and standing dunk. 86 driving layup. Post scoring is there. 88 post control hook and fade. Defensively, 88 interior, 88 perimeter. 85 still, 85 block. He could guard 1 through 5. He could guard 1 through 7. He could guard the bench, the coach, whatever you need him to guard. Playmaking wise, 80 speed with ball, 86 ball handle. Rebounding, 84 offensive and defensive rebounding. He gives you everything. Sees all these greens. The yellows are useless. They're pointless, all right? Like, nobody cares about intangibles, all right? Everything is green because the card is green. The card is him. He's got his jumper on normal. It's not a horrible jumper. It's a pretty solid jumper. We're going to go ahead and put Siakam. I think he has to go A tier. Pascal Siakam just A tier. Now we're getting to the pink diamonds, and we're going to get a little crazy, all right? Now we talking, all right? Next, here we go. We got Klay Thompson. Now we're going to look at the free Klay Thompson, not the Pro Pass Klay Thompson, because this is free Season 1 rewards. That is the title of the video and the tier list. So first off, it's Klay Thompson. So he should really have 100 overall 3-point rating. All right, but he's 6'6", shooting guard, small forward. Take a look, 98 3 ball, 96 midi, 86 speed, 95 agility. Inside scoring, 75 driving dunk, 89 driving layup. I feel like the driving dunk should be back at 80, but it's cool. Defensively, 84 interior, 94 perimeter, 94 still. He's a 3-and-D lock. He's a 3-and-D guy. He's going to be able to knock down his his standstill threes. He's going to be able to play elite level defense. And then his playmaking is not that great. All right. Actually, the stats are solid, but his SIGs are not that great. 83 speed with ball, 86 ball hand. Another problem with Klay cards is that he's not able to shot create. So, if you're trying to dribble with Klay, that's not going to happen. That's just not going to happen. He's not going to be your shot creator. But for a 3-and-D corner popper, he's going to be elite. 6'6". He's a great card. I feel like for Season 1, this is the best time to use a Klay card. Maybe like Season 3, Season 2, you're not going to really want to use a Klay card. He's going to be a great standstill shooter. Not great for shot creating, but still a great level card. And I think you could debate putting him on S tier. I just think these other cards are really good. But I'll put Klay right here on A tier. All right, I'm going to put him on A tier. I feel like he could be better. I feel like there's diamond shooting guards who are better than him. So yeah, we're just gonna have to put him there respectfully, all right? And I'm a Warriors fan, so I'm not even trying to be biased or nothing. All right, next up, we got the Season 1 mode rewards, all right? So you can actually choose from any of these three: Jason Kidd, Jackson McGlenn, Rice. All right, let's start off with Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd, 6'4", all right? That's not short for beginning of the year. 6'4" is actually solid, all right? 93 ball, 89 midi, 94 speed, 97 agility, 96 driving layup, 75 driving dunk. Defensively though, this is what we talking about. J Kidd is one of the best short point guards in my team, all right, just in 2K in general. 97 perimeter defense, 97 steal, and then his playmaking ability, 94 speed with ball and a ball handle with 97 pass accuracy, 89 rebounding, offensive and defensive. Here are his badges. Great level of defense. He has every defensive badge except for, the big man badges. He's not going to be blocking the ball for you, but he gives you 4 Hall of Fames on defense, 4 playmaking, everything on the playmaking category except for bailout. He just doesn't give you a lot of shooting badges, but a 93 ball, I would definitely badge him up when it comes to shooting. That's where I would badge him up. Wouldn't do playmaking. And you could just make this card that much better. 6'4", this card is amazing. He has his jumper on quick. With that being said, Jason Kidd is always a great card. Like, if I remember his opal from last year, even his pink, all his cards were really, really good for their time. He also had a dark matter from, which event was it? I feel like it was not All-Star. It was like the one after All-Star. And a lot of people were getting that card. He had like a great jumper. And same case scenario here. Jason Kidd, you're going S tier. All right, best point guard in the game. Okay, next up on the list, Jack Sigma. In my opinion, this is the best center in the game. This is the best center, power forward in the game. We're not counting hidden gems, wild gems, right? 6'11" with a 93 ball. Y'all know how expensive bigs are in the beginning of the year, and now he can spark the 3. With 80 speed, so he's not even slow. Right? It's not even like he's slow or nothing. Physicals are really good all around. Inside scoring, 85 standing dunk, 80 driving dunk, 84 driving layup, 90 on the post scoring, post control, hook and fade. Interior defense, 92, 84 perimeter, 80 steal, and a 90 block. Playmaking, not his strong suit, but it's cool. 91 offensive, 92 defensive rebound. What can he do? Playmake. What can he do? Playmake. That's how you get a point guard, though. All right, not everybody got to be Jokic. Not everybody got to have 99 pass accuracy. That's cool. Jack Sigma, best center, best power forward in the game. Without any debate, he's S tier. All right. Next up, we got Glenn Rice. All right. Glenn. Here's the jumper. Malik Beasley, Gary Payton, normal. All right. Not this year. I'm trying to learn more about jumpers. All right. Trying to figure out what are the best jumpers so I can explain those for you guys. But I'm going to have to assume that's a really good jumper. I'm going to just have to assume it's a really great jumper. Because Glenn Rice is known for his shooting abilities. All right. He's known for his shooting abilities. 94 3 ball. 90 midi, 90 close shot. Physical, they're really good. 86 speed. All right. Take a look at the inside scoring. 88 driving layup, 85 driving dunk, 70 standing. Defensively, 86 interior, 86 perimeter, 85 steal, 78 block, 84 rebounding on both categories, 85 speed with ball, 86 ball handle. He literally gives you everything. On the court. This is a great small forward. All right, he's a better version of, I wouldn't say better version of Clay. All right, he could do everything. All right, Clay is not as well rounded as this Glenn Rice card, and then plus the badges. Glenn Rice is going to be a really good card. He's a really good card. No bias. He's S tier as well. Like, I feel like the Season 1 Motor Rewards are all great. You cannot go wrong with any one of them. It's really going to come down to what does your team need in specific. And, yeah, everybody's going to be different. Like, let's say you already have Kawhi Leonard. You don't really need Glenn Rice, for example. Or if you already have a big, let's say you pulled like a hidden gem, Pink Diamond, or you got Pink Diamond Hakeem from the Season 1 Collector, Series 1 Collector level reward or whatever, or the lock-ins. Finally, on the list, we have Aja Wilson. All right, Aja Wilson, 6'4", small forward, power forward. All right, 6'4", small forward, power forward. How do I feel about this? Not gonna lie, I was expecting a high 3 ball. All right, I was expecting a high 3 ball to save this card, but a 79 3 ball. I mean, that's not bad. You could definitely hit consistently with a 79 3 ball. It's actually really good, especially early in the year. That's actually pretty good, but with a 6'4" small forward, I was expecting something better, but she is a big in the WNBA. All right, she's a power forward / center, but they did give her small forward eligibility to make her somewhat more usable. All right, 87 speed, 91 agility, interior defense in general, 94 interior, 90 perimeter, 88 steal, 90 block. She's gonna be a great defender. You can see by the badges. Inside scoring, she's not gonna be able to dunk the ball, but 94 driving layup. Playmaking wise, 83 speed with ball, 86 ball handle. Not gonna lie, my hopes for this card were pretty high. Also, lower base released WNBA 3. Okay, yeah, I didn't know about that. But yeah, so not gonna lie, my hopes were a bit higher for this card. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put her right here. We're gonna go ahead and do B tier right there. Boom. I think that's everybody, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 12. Yes, sir. That's going to wrap it up right here. This is the final tier list. Let's go ahead and zoom it in so we get a better look. Right here, this is your final tier list. All the free Season 1, not mode rewards, all the Season 1 player rewards. Let's go ahead and move the camera right there. All the Season 1 rewards, all right? We got the mode rewards, domination rewards, level rewards, level 1 reward, ascension picks, all that. We got all the players here. Let me know what you guys want to see on the next tier list video. Without further ado, make sure you guys like the video, drop a like and subscribe. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.